All right, this is guided practice and this is for grade 8. The very first thing today we have to do is we have to find out the rotation or which rotation was performed on the shape that is a rectangle, right? If you consider this as the original diagram, and we have to see that exactly which rotation would make from this, would make a transition from this shape to this one, right? The shapes are the same indeed, but the direction has been a bit changed, right? We have to find out that what exactly rotation has been performed. To figure out the right answers, first let's go through the options. The very first option is 90 degrees counterclockwise around the origin. Then we have 180 degrees counterclockwise around the origin. The C option is 270 degrees counterclockwise around the origin. And the last is 90 degrees clockwise rotation the origin, right? Or that would be clockwise rotation around the origin, right? Okay, I'll discuss two things first. Whenever we start from this thing, it's 0 degrees. Whenever a thing changed or an angle changed from this position to exactly this perpendicular position, we consider that as 90 degrees, right? If something is changed from 0, this rotation, to exactly the opposite, that is 180 degrees rotation. And if something is changed from this thing to exactly downwards, right, this is considered as 270 degrees. This was the very first thing that I wanted to share. 0 degrees, 90 degrees, 180 degrees, and we have 270 degrees. Generally we also use other terms. For example, this 90 degrees is considered to be the north, this 270 is the south, this is the east, and this 180 degrees is the west, right? All right, because in the options we do have other words, that is counterclockwise and clockwise. So clockwise rotation is the rotation which a clock follows. For example, a clock follows this kind of a rotation, right? The needle goes from here till here and then all the way back. In the same way, the other type of rotation, which is opposite to the clockwise, is known as counterclockwise, right? So this is the direction of a counterclockwise rotation. Right? All right. Now, if you observe this as the original diagram and this is the changed one or the transformed one, we can see here if we focus on one particular point, this is K, right? All right. Now, this is K and it has been changed from this location to this, right? It has been changed from here, it has been here, right? So if this is 0, this would be 90 degrees. And you can see this is the change. So it has been changed from here till here. And this, as you can see, this is not the way in which a clock moves. So it is not clockwise. In fact, this is considered to be as counterclockwise, right? It is very important for us to check all the points, right? Not just for K. K has been changed to 90 degrees and counterclockwise around the origin. And we can also confirm that H has also been changed to the same way, G to the same way, J to the same way, right? So A is the right answer, 90 degrees counterclockwise around the origin. This is how we solve such questions which involve the angles and the shape has been changed or transformed in some way. Okay, this is it for today. Thank you.